guys, welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about a pandemic, a national disaster here in Kenya, which is the single motherhood. So currently, or let me say over the years, the rate of single motherhood has skyrocketed at a very high rate. So here is an article by Nation Media, and the title is More Women Become Single Mothers as Men Abandon Family Roles, and this is dated July 2nd, 2020. Now, I knew there was an issue with the single mother rate in Kenya, but I didn't know how bad it was, and I just didn't know how deep it is. And after going through the articles online and the studies and the research that has been done, that has been put out there, and I just came to the conclusion that maybe it's just high time that Kenyan women should stop giving birth, because at this rate, it's getting really bad. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you some parts of these articles that made me to come to this conclusion that Kenyan women really need to sit down and reflect and really slow down on giving birth. It says the Pan-African study by two Canadian sociologists shows that Kenya has one of the highest levels of children born out of wedlock on the continent of Africa, that is. Okay, that's crazy. 6 of every 10 Kenyan women are likely to be single mothers by the time they reach 45 years of age, one of the highest rates of single parent families in Africa. So guys, you can imagine 6 out of 10. Like literally, that's almost all. A survey conducted by Professor Shelley Clark found that Kenyan women have a 59.5% chance of being a single mother by the age of 45, either through premarital birth or dissolution of a union. So basically, 59.5% chance is almost 60% chance, right, of being a single mother by the age of 45. And it doesn't matter whether that is out of wedlock or even after marriage. You get what I'm saying? So even the ones that are married are not safe. They can also become single mothers anytime. Like marriage is not even a solution here at this point. Now, that is very serious. Kwanza, the fact that even being married as a woman in Kenya, you're not safe. Like your husband can just wake up one day and pack his bags and leave you and those children is crazy. It's absurd. Professor Clark says that Kenya has almost equal proportions of women becoming single mothers before marriage as those who become single mothers after marriage, primarily from divorce or separation. So those that are becoming single mothers out of wedlock and those that are becoming single mothers even in marriage, the numbers are almost equal. It's just almost the same. So no one is safe. And it's crazy because sometimes I always see Kenyan women that are married, like using marriage as a way to, to brag or make the other single women feel bad for not being married. But apparently, those ones that are married also are they're not even safe. Anytime they might become single mothers. Men are also increasingly refusing to enter into formal marriages for various reasons, including economic factors. But my thing is, which are these various reasons? Which are these other reasons? Because I feel like they're just using economic factors as a blanket reason, but there are other underlying reasons which I feel like the men just do not want the responsibility and the accountability that comes with marriage and parenthood. That's actually the main reason. But these are the economic factors, blah, blah, blah. No. But there is also the category of men who actually get married but then somehow just pack up and leave after their wife gives birth. Okay, isn't that crazy? Because some women normally think that, oh, let me just wait until I get married is when I'll start having kids. Some women literally hold themselves not to have children out of wedlock so that they can like get married first before they start having children. And then imagine you save yourself all this just to get into a marriage, just to be left as a single mom. Like someone can just literally wake up one day and leave you with those kids and that marriage. Isn't that insane? Professor Shelley also says that many women in marriages are increasingly being deserted by their spouses, aka their husbands. Women often report that their husbands left them because they had formed new relationships with other women and started new families. In other instances, women report that they kicked their husbands out because they drank too much alcohol, failed to provide economic support, or became violent to her or their children. So you see the causes. You see the causes now, the things that are causing this single mother rate to go high. These are some of the causes right here. Yeah. So in the cases of the husbands leaving the marriage and the children and going to form other families outside, in most of these cases you'll find that these men never look back and say, okay, there's a family I left back that I need to provide for. No, when they move to the other family, they totally abandon the previous one. Like they forget like that one didn't even exist. And then the other women are kicking out their husbands because of these misbehaviors. Miss Angelina Nandwa, the founder of the Single Mothers Association of Kenya, said some women are sucked into unwanted pregnancies due to societal pressure. And I guess this is just such as this age shaming that we see on social media. So, for example, you will see successful women on social media that are above 30, some even above 40, and are not married and they're just living their lives. But when you go to their comment section, it's always them being asked, so you have accomplished all this, but still you're not married, so what's the problem? So people are always age shaming them and telling them, oh yeah, you have all these PhDs and degrees, and you're in shape, you're beautiful, but you're still not married. So it's always a thing, and some women fall into the pressure and decide, okay, let me just get pregnant, maybe all this will stop. But no, it's not even the better choice. Like, don't do it. So, Miss Nandwa says that during a past workshop organized by the Single Mothers Association of Kenya, some men admitted to deliberately impregnating women they had no intentions of marrying. So, you can imagine that. Like, intentionally impregnating women. This is now called baby trapping. So, Kenyan women, you need to pay attention. Like, this is how your men are moving. Like, they deliberately impregnate you, knowing very, very well that they don't have any intention of marrying you or even taking care of those kids. Definitely not. So, you need to be on the lookout right now if you're a Kenyan woman. Like, you need to be afraid. They say the reason was because they wanted to leave a duplicate in case they died young. Like, that's the only reason. Not because they want to raise these kids with you and marry you and have a happy family and build an empire. No, you're just going to be a vessel to just leave a duplicate of them somewhere in this world in case something happens. And imagine that's one of their reasons. Like, imagine how crazy that is. So, if this does not tell you as a Kenyan woman to stop giving birth and to watch your womb very well and guard it, I don't know what will. So, with that being said, like with all these things that we have seen, any Kenyan woman right now, you should be very scared. Like, don't be part of the statistic. Like this 59.5%, I don't know, 40, above 50, 52 point something percent of single mothers. Like, don't be in that statistic. Like, honestly, you can see that your men have no intentions of marrying you, and you can see that your men have no intentions of raising kids with you. They don't want those children. They do not want the responsibility that comes with it. They do not want the responsibility that comes with marriage either. So you'll be out here struggling by yourself. Even those ones that are thinking, oh, I'm just going to wait until I'm married. No, you're not even safe, because in Kenya, even apparently, those women that are married can end up as single mothers anytime, because apparently the men can just wake up and go and start other families and forget about you. So open your eyes, guard your womb. You would rather be single than be out here struggling with kids, and a man is just out there living his best life. So choose wisely. That's all I'm going to say. Like, choose wisely. So that's what I have for today, guys. Until next time, please subscribe, like, share, comment your views down below of what you think about this topic of today. Subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so that anytime I upload new content, you are always going to be notified. Till later, guys. Bye.